at the Yoga Philippines headquarters in Paranaque, and with me is instructor Chantal Mercado. Hello,
Good morning.
Okay, so can you tell us more about the history of Yoga Philippines?
Yoga Philippines started when our owner and director, Joseph De Asis, began conducting classes in his home in 2005. And because the number of students began growing, he opened his studio in Alabang. And after a few years, we opened this studio in BF Homes, and we will be reopening our bigger and better studio in Alabang by next year.
Wow. Okay, so Yoga Philippines actually promotes Ashtanga Yoga.
Yes, it does.
Why do you promote this among beginners?
Well, we think that Ashtanga Yoga is a system of yoga that can promote strength, flexibility, calmness of body and mind in all-in-one practice. And because it's done in a series that does not change, it becomes very easy and accessible for beginners to study it because you're doing poses over and over. And so you can have the chance to develop your practice because you don't get to change the series. It's just a repetitive series where you can observe your development.
So by repeating certain poses, you get to listen more to your body.
Yes, and then see your development, how you're improving over the course of the time that you're practicing.
I see. So you get to respect your limitations and at the same time develop further concentration.
Yes.
Okay, so what are some unique poses in Ashtanga Yoga?
Well, for example, we have the Marichasana series. The Marichasana series is extending one leg and keeping your left foot flexed so that your knee is pointing upward towards the ceiling, and then bending your right knee up. So while we're stretching the left leg internally, I'm going to be able to stretch my right leg externally because I can bring my hand down, bring my arm up, extend it forward, wrap my arm around my back leg, and then try to bind behind. See, I'm holding my hands from behind. So what this pose does is it pushes my thigh bones to the back, therefore opening my right hip, at the same time opening my shoulder and stretching my left leg. So that's a lot of stretching and body opening all in one pose.
Okay. For beginners, should they be bothered that their knees couldn't touch?
Well, the good thing about Ashtanga Yoga and how we teach it here in Yoga Philippines is that whether you're a beginner or a more advanced student, there's a version of the pose that we can teach you so that the pose is accessible for you. For example, with this series, with this pose, if I cannot bind and reach my back arm, I can use a strap so that I can better have a good grasp of my hand, and then I can stretch my chest forward. I can open my chest, bring my shoulders to the back, and extend my spine so that my spine is long. And I don't necessarily have to have the opening of the shoulders just yet. I can develop it over time, and eventually I can let go of my strap and do the pose all on my own.
In my case, I couldn't even bend forward that much, and my knee would refuse to stay here. So should I be worried?
The good thing about Ashtanga Yoga is that you will observe the development and how you improve over time. So if you can't reach for your toes while keeping it straight, that's okay. You can reach for your shins, or you can use a strap, or you can bend your knee, and that's all okay versions. But eventually, at the end of the practice, we hope to see some form of improvement that over time you can get into the full pose of it.
So patience is the key.
Patience is the key.
Okay, so what other poses can we do?
We also do have a pose called Janu Shirshasana A, extending your left leg, flexing the left foot. We always keep our left foot flexed, our extended legs foot flexed to protect our knee so that our knee doesn't bear any weight, and we also raise our thigh muscles up so that it's active. And then you can tuck your right foot to the side of your left thigh, having your right heel as close to your perineum as possible, and then your right knee points to the side. We extend our arms up, and then we try to reach for a foot. And if you can hold onto your shin here. You can use a strap, hold onto the sides of your feet, or you can also hold onto your right wrist and try to extend your spine forward. So the goal is really not to just fall down on your leg, but to extend your spine so your spine is long, trying to reach your foot with the crown of your head.
You can actually feel a stretch here, and you can check yourself on the mirror on the side. Okay, so how is this different from other types of yoga?
I think that Ashtanga Yoga was designed to really be well-rounded. It tests your strength. It allows you to develop your strength, body strength, but it also allows you to be more flexible. It also promotes endurance because we're doing sun salutations, half sun salutations all throughout the practice. And also it really creates discipline because the poses are challenging. You will need to really devote time to and dedicate some good time on your practice to see the effects of it fully.
How long or how often do you have to practice Ashtanga to be able to reap the benefits of it?
The true blue Ashtangis will tell you that you have to practice 6 days a week, but we recommend that here in the studio to come 2 to 3 times a week, and already you will notice a lot, and very immediately too, you will notice a lot of benefits of the practice.
Okay, that's good. And for those who are actually interested in other types of yoga, what other lessons do you offer here?
Well, Yoga Philippines we offer a wide range of classes. So we have gentle yoga, we have yoga basics, which just tackles basic poses so that you're very familiar with them when you enter Ashtanga Yoga. Of course, we have Ashtanga Yoga. We also have kids yoga. So if you have your kids and they want to have a good time, active fun, they can bring the kids here. But we also have non-yoga classes like TRX and Pilates. And every so often we add a few classes, but now our famous classes here are the Samba and Samba aerobics. So they can also come here if they're interested in those kind of activities.
So other forms of exercise actually complement yoga practice.
Yes, that's right.
That's cool. So there you go, guys. Complement your yoga practice with other forms of exercise for a more fit and fun workout.